Highly recommend Polly for your events. He's fantastic. But yeah, we had a lovely time. It was our first 5K in quite a while. We were hosting it at Leo Palace, and we called it the Tough Cookie Fun Run. And this run was a tough course. It went straight downhill and right back up, and it was a good incline. Experienced 5K runners were struggling. So we made our runners earn their cookies. But yeah, it was a 1K, 2K, and 5K. And we were
1K was cool.
Yeah, it was for the little ones. Yes.
So they were a good amount of them were sisters.
Yes, that's right.
Cousins,
Younger siblings. Yes, the little ones.
That aren't quite of the age yet to become
Girl Scouts. That's right. That's right. There are so many younger siblings that can't wait to be Girl Scouts, so I wanted to make sure to include them as well. So that was a fun thing. I actually did the 1K run myself so that I could still participate. And so running down the hill and watching those little ones, it was adorable. It was so cute. But yeah, so we, having this be our first one in a few years, I was hoping for somewhere between 300 and 500.
With Southern Mountain
We did. Yes. Oh yes. So a spoiler, one of the co-owners, Matt, he actually has a Girl Scout, and so he was just so generous. The whole crew at Southern Mountain here, so kind, so generous. They provided the little goodie bags that the girls were handing out to the runners as they crossed the finish line.
It makes sense because the mission is pretty similar. Going outside.
Yes.
Venturing.
Actually, my shirt today says Girl Scouts love the outdoors. Yeah, and so we love every opportunity we can to get them out. And one thing I was really thankful for is that there were a few families that came to our event that kind of they would do 5K fundraisers here and there, but I know several families are like doing them more regularly now as a family because of our event kind of helped to spur that. And so I love that 5K runs, even though it's so early in the morning.
So you brought cookies in, right? And so you got the Explore Oars. That's how you say it, right?
That's correct.
Ryan's never tried it.
Never tried it at all.
You're about to try it on the air.
Yes.
Let us know.
Yes. Okay.
So here we go.
Can I explain what it is really quick?
Yes, we are here in Guam.
Explorer's cookie, as written on the box. Rocky Road ice cream inspired cookies filled with flavors of chocolate, marshmallow, and toasted almond cream.
There you go.
All right, let us know what you think.
Moment of truth, guys. Here we go.
Tulsa Time Circle, 300 watt, 500 watt, up to 800 watt floodlights starting at $50 each. May discount ka pa ng $20 kung bibili ka ng dalawa. Time Circle sa Micronesia Mall at Aganya Shopping Center.
Need automobile insurance? Great National Insurance is here to help. You can visit our office at China San Antonio Tamuning or call us at 671-646-5736, and one of our insurance specialists will be happy to assist you. Great National Insurance, your great friends for life, and so much more. You got great friends for life, and so much more.
Ano problema mo? Pera. Punta ka sa GMTV, pawn shop, mataas ang appraisal, mababa ang interes. Ano yung sasangla mo? Kaya nga, edukasyon ng GMTV. Make your holidays brighter with mobile. Fuel up and win amazing prizes. Every $30 fuel purchase earns you electronic entries for 75,000 United Mileage Plus miles or a $1,000 mobile prepaid gas card. Want even more cheer? Fill up with Mobile Synergy Supreme Plus fuel and get 6 entries for every $30 purchase. Celebrate the season, fuel up with Synergy Supreme Plus, and let mobile make your holidays brighter. See mobile pages for details.
Happy Hapon Show. It's Tuesday and we're flipping your afternoon with good vibes, great music, and chill moments you can feel. Whether you're on the road, at work, or just taking a breather, stay right there, mga Lodi, because the soundtrack of your hapon is definitely here.
Megamix 101.9 FM.
But first, happy birthday shout-outs all over the place. Ngayong araw nila Marites. Happy birthday. Going out to Leticia Casio, Washing Castro. Happy birthday dyan sa Pampanga, Philippines. To Cherry Sanga, Cecilia Polanadi, Patrick Punsalan, and happy birthday George and to Julie Bell Matadato.
To her grandmother. Let me share it with you. She said, "There's a place that I like to hide. There's a place with love inside. It's my Nana's garden." Isn't that a creative bit of writing from a 9-year-old girl? Christina does sound like a very lucky young lady to have such a loving grandmother. I've always believed that grandparents have a God-given responsibility to help care for and nurture their grandchildren. Children instinctively crave the companionship of their elders. Grandparents, let me encourage you to stay close to your grandchildren. Don't meddle, but do be available. And parents, do what you can to foster closeness with your moms and dads.
For more information, visit drdobsonminute.org.
Buenas and happening!
You're listening to KISH 102.9 FM.
Yeah.
So again, this is happening in April. April. So
Yeah.
now's a good time to get in touch again with either the Guam Museum
Yes.
or with you over at the office. And like you said, loan or donation.
Correct.
Yeah. And so are you already envisioning this?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we're working through exactly how to display the information. And honestly, the 90th anniversary is making me think about the 100th anniversary as well. So I mean, in 10
Yeah.
years, like
Yeah.
what a neat opportunity to like
Absolutely.
get back in there. And so, but yes, we're thinking through kind of thematically how we can present the story of Guam Girl Scouts over the last 90 years.
Yeah. What's the history of the cookies with the Guam Girl Scouts?
I honestly don't know a whole lot about the cookie history.
Okay.
I mean, I know a little bit more recent, but
Sure.
Originally with Girl Scouts, it really did start with a troop of girls that started baking cookies. And they had a pretty simple sugar cookie recipe. And, women networking, they like that recipe spread pretty quickly. And then within a year or two, it was like
Right.
nationwide.
Right.
So I know that with the original Girl Scout organization statewide, it went very quickly from a troop to the entire organization within like a couple years that they were selling that as their fundraiser.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember, not remember because I wasn't even around then, but I'm trying to understand how the Girl Scout cookies were coming over
Right.
in the
Yes.
60s or the 70s,
Right.
unless it came later.
That would be a good thing
Right,
to look up because
yeah.
I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I would love to see the packaging
Right.
from one of the first packaging.
Of
Right,
Girl Scout
yeah.
cookies being sold in Guam.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure you'll have the what is it called? The one that goes across
The sash?
The sash.
Yes.
It would be cool to see those earlier Girl Scouts bringing their sash and having it displayed, and the patches and how they
Yes,
evolved.
exactly. Yes. Yeah, there are some patches that girls can still earn that's basically the same. You know,
Okay.
it's the kind of the design may have
Sure.
changed, but as far as the content of what the
Yeah.
girls do, that is pretty much the same since, you know,
Right.
updated, but
Sure.
and so but there are so many new ones, and it's very interesting to see the evolution of the
Right.
patches at this point, because Girl Scouts started with a pretty distinct age group. It was like maybe middle school age girls.
Okay.
And so as the organization has grown, and over time they've added all school age girls, right? 5 through 18. And so with that evolution, the patches have evolved. And so the shape of the patch is distinct by level. So our youngest Girl Scouts are called daisies, and that's kindergarten and first grade, and they actually have flower-shaped patches. And then the next girls up are brownies, and they have triangle-shaped patches. And then the next is junior, and they have circle-shaped. So the shape of the patch actually tells you what level they are, but that wasn't the case originally, right? Originally they were all the same shape. So it is interesting to see that history and that development of
Right.
patches.
Are there any unique to a location, like a
Yes.
Guam patch,
Yeah.
Alaska patch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yep, for sure. So, there is the standard, like, across all of Girl Scout patches and badges that you can earn. But the fun patches, any council can make, like, a patch for their council. So
Right.
we have a Guam Girl Scout patch based on our logo. Girls themselves have developed patches. So we have a Highland Lago tree patch that girls can earn based on a program developed by an older Girl Scout. There is a typhoon patch as well that I believe was developed
For
by...
enduring a typhoon?
It's for learning about a typhoon.
Okay.
But yes, no,
Okay.
but there's like a program, Learn About Typhoons, and it's the Guam Typhoon Patch, and
Okay.
also developed by a Girl Scout. So, like, in order to earn it, right, you have to do these things, and the
Sure.
Girl Scouts developed that program.
That's
So,
cool.
advised by the
Are
adults,
the
of course. but-
Islet twins involved in that Learn the Typhoon?
you know, I'm gonna see if we can work with them this summer on
Right.
the day camp. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Very cool.
Mhm.
And so I think our audience knows who you are, but maybe for those that are just tuning in, because you were part of the Girl Scouts before you came to Guam, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, although before coming to Guam, I really was just a cookie mom.
Were you ever a Girl Scout?
For 1 year,
Yeah?
only 1 year, but yes, I was a Girl Scout.
Okay.
So I did sell cookies, and I remember the theme mascot that year was a zebra, and I earned a little plush,
See, this
plush
is the
zebra.
first time I'm hearing about the mascot.
Yes.
I did not know that you had a mascot every year.
Yes,
So
yeah.
this is part of the history then
Yeah.
of Girl Scouts. Okay. Is it the Guam Girl Scouts? Are they the ones that picked the ferret, or nationwide?
So it is a nationwide,
Okay,
like,
got it.
yeah. So everyone
What
has the
was
same.
Guam's choice?
Oh, you know, I don't know, because they don't give us the tabulation by region. It's just like the
I'm
overall
wondering
winner.
if we also picked the ferret. 'Cause
Yeah.
What were some of the choices?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Because I remember when we were doing the 5K, you
Mhm.
had a number of different
Yes, that's right.
mascots,
That's right.
right?
So those were from previous years.
So you had an
So-
axolotl.
Yes.
Yes.
Last year was panda. The year before that was axolotl.
Yeah.
The year before that was dolphin. And then some of the more recent ones were elephant, fox, bumblebee. So those are
That's
yeah.
collector's items.
Yes.
I
Yes.
feel like those would be probably more expensive if you kept them over the years. More expensive than what are those ones?
The beanie
The
babies.
Beanie Babies. Yeah.
Yes.
My boy's friend, I'm just
Mhm.
gonna call her a friend, is now into this cat from France.
Huh.
Yeah, and it's $75.
Oh
I
wow.
was like, that's a Beanie Baby. Like, no, it's not. It's, like, you can get it over at Japan Plaza.
Okay.
But it reminded me of a Beanie Baby. I'm like, it's just a
Oh.
Beanie Baby. Why is it $75? But apparently that's the thing right now. I forgot what
So
it's called.
cute.
It's like the new Labubu apparently is out.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I
And
haven't.
It's this cat.
I haven't caught up on that
But
one
they're
yet.
not cats though. That's the thing that's messing with my mind.
Right, right,
It's
right.
like, why is the brand called something cat,
Uh-huh.
but that's a dragon or that's a rabbit?
Oh,
They're
interesting.
basically
Beanie babies. Oh my gosh,
yeah.
that's so funny.
So they're back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that these, if people held on to these mascots,
Mhm.
right, the value, and so they're collector's items
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
And so what you were giving away at the 5K were then collector's items. So those were exclusive because they're not printing those anymore.
No, yeah, they don't make them anymore. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much for coming in. Brave, fierce, fun.
Yes.
Right? BFF, and that's our mascot as well, the black-footed ferret.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so there's so much to be excited about this
For sure.
year. Yeah.
And I want to not forget to remind the community that, like, when you support Girl Scouts, it's not just about them earning rewards, right? Sometimes they'll use their funds to either be able to apply for membership the following year or purchase their vests and the things that go on their vest.
Yeah.
But also the girls are every year part of their kind of calculation of how many boxes do I want to sell is figuring out how I want to give back. And so our girls are actually very generous when it comes to the give back section, right? And the donating to local nonprofits and local needs and stuff like that. So whether it's painting a bus stop or donating to Be Heartfelt or buying, oh gosh, one year I took my girls to Kmart and they each got the little slip because it was for foster kids, right? And so whatever the